To be or not to be? That is the question. We grapple with the challenges that confront us in these tumultuous times. Should we, in the noblest of minds, endure the hardships imposed by the slings and the arrows of outrageous progressives, or should we, in resolute stance, take up arms against the vast sea of liberals, and by doing so, confront them head on? Indeed, a war is on the horizon. It is an epic battle, not merely for power or control, but for the preservation of freedom itself. This great nation, which once stood as a beacon of hope and liberty, now finds itself bleeding out from a relentless onslaught of a legion of lunatics who tear at the very flesh of our unabashed freedoms. It is a nation no longer led by a lion, but by a court jester, whose antics bring derision and mockery upon all of us. Within the inner circles of power, the elites, consumed by their insatiable hunger for control, stand idle as America's lifeblood seeps away. They are content to watch us as the heartbeat of our great nation slows, unfazed by the impending crisis around us. We find ourselves running out of time. With each passing tick of the clock, it brings us closer to oblivion. Let us not succumb to despair, for in times of adversity, in times of true peril, true patriots rise. We must rally together, united in our love for this land, and summon the strength to confront the challenges that lie before us, to call to action, a clarion call to defend the principles that have guided us through all these centuries of triumph and turmoil. We must reaffirm our commitment to the core values that have defined us as a nation: individual liberty, limited government, and free markets, the pillars upon which our great republic was built. They all must be safeguarded with unwavering determination. We have to rekindle the spirit of our founding fathers and fortify the foundations of democracy. The road ahead will be treacherous, fraught with obstacles and opponents who seek to undermine us at every turn. Yet we shall not falter. Arm yourselves with knowledge. Engage in thoughtful discourse and challenge the prevailing narrative that threatens to erode our freedom. We must champion the cause of conservatism, rooted in the timeless principles that have withstood the test of time. And as the battle for our nation unfolds, let us remember that the destiny of this great land rests in your hands, in our hands. We have the power to shape the course of history and to ensure that the flame of liberty burns brightly for generations to come. Together we shall rise above this chaos, reaffirming our commitment to the principles that have made America a shining example of freedom and opportunity. And in the face of adversity, again, stand firm and resolute. Let our voices be heard throughout this entire land. Through our collective determination, we shall reclaim the soul that has been lost by this nation. Reassert our identity, rekindle the spirit of freedom. It's a hallmark of this American journey. Let us seize this moment, for in doing so, we shall transcend the limits imposed upon us and forge a future that honors the legacy of our forefathers. May May God bless you and this amazing country. And we will all fight with our ever last breath.